Welcome to the Weekly Option, the podcast for people interested in trading stock options. Each week, we cover trade ideas and opportunities in the stock market right now. Whether you're a beginner, a professional, or just curious about options, this is the show for you. Let's get started. Welcome to the Weekly Option. This is episode 297 on November the 17th, 2023. I'm your host, Eric, and in this week's show, we'll cover the trades from last week on SiriusXM Holdings, Pinterest Inc., and Palantir Technologies, and we discuss three new trades on Peloton Interactive, Vale SA, and the Semiconductor 3X Bull ETF. Now, it's always great to hear from listeners. If you have any questions about the trades presented here on the show or even about your own positions, feel free to email me. You can email questions to eric@theweeklyoption.com. That's ERIC@theweeklyoption.com. I've also created a few videos to teach you all the basics of option trading that you'll need to know to be able to follow along with me on this show. You can visit our website and click on the videos tab to watch them, or visit the YouTube channel for the Weekly Option. And for anyone that wants to learn how to trade options or simply to get better at how they're already trading, we've launched the Weekly Option membership group. The group features video training that can be accessed online whenever it works best for your schedule, daily interaction with me and others in the group through a chat group, and ongoing videos and webinars to make sure everyone is up to speed and gets the help they need. Now, this is a community of option traders that can support you in your growth. So email me immediately if you want to learn more about becoming part of this exclusive group. Now, the U.S. equity markets finished the week roughly 2% higher. The Dow Jones Industrial Average gained 664 points, closing at 34,947 points. The S&P 500 index gained 98 points, ending the week at 4,515 points. And now it's time for the topic of the week. The topic of the week is trading individual companies versus trading ETFs and indexes. I've learned over the years that some guys really enjoy trading individual companies. They enjoy considering price-earning ratios, dividends, and other equity analysis formulas to their trading. They like to know who the C-level execs are and to keep track of earnings. These are the micro traders. Then there are other people who just want to trade larger baskets of securities or the entire market altogether. These people are known as macro traders. They focus on variables that can affect the entire economy overall. They are likely glued to the screen during interest rate announcements, CPI data, and year-over-year GDP growth. I definitely fall in the latter group, the macro group. There isn't a right or wrong, just different styles of trading and different ways of how you're going to process information. So it's important to know which group you are most aligned with. There's so much data available online, from company news to economic data from third world countries even. Knowing which style of trading you most understand and are most aligned with will help you filter through all the news and keep track of the data points that you really need for your own trading. So that's it for the topic of the week this week. Let's get into the review of last week's trades. We're going to start off with the covered call on SiriusXM Holdings, symbol S as in Sierra, I as in India, R as in Romeo, I as in India. At the time, the stock was trading for $4.69 per share. I looked at buying stock and selling the December 5 call at 27 cents, hoping for a return of 12.37% in 5 weeks. Well, shares of SiriusXM gained 39 cents, ending the week at $5.08 per share. The call option we sold gained 18 cents, leaving us with a net gain of 21 cents if we were to close the trade out immediately. Now, we stand to make more than twice that amount of profit if shares expire above $5 in 4 weeks. So I would definitely lean towards holding onto this trade through expiration while keeping a close eye on stock. So far, so good on this one. No adjustments are needed. Next up, we have the credit spread on Pinterest, symbol P as in Papa, I as in India, N as in November, S as in Sierra. At the time, the stock was trading for $31.25 per share. I looked at selling the December 31.30 put spread at 34 cents which could give us a maximum possible loss of 66 cents per spread. Now, shares of Pinterest gained 25 cents, ending the week at $31.50 per share. The out-of-the-money put spread that we sold is still out of the money. And with share prices above $31 per share, this spread should continue to decline in value, which is exactly what we want. This trade is working out so far also, so no adjustments are needed just yet. And finally, we have a debit spread on Palantir Technologies, symbol P as in Papa, L as in Lima, T as in Tango, R as in Romeo. At the time, the stock was trading for $18.29 per share. I looked at buying the December 17-18 call spread for 64 cents, which could give us a maximum gain of 36 cents, or that would be a 56.25% return in 5 weeks. Well, shares of Palantir grew $1.76, ending the week at $20.05 per share. The in-the-money call spread that we bought is now even more in the money, and this trade has worked out very well. You could alter the spread to increase from a $1 spread to maybe a $3 or $5 spread, but as it stands, this trade is set to appreciate over the coming weeks and to finish in the money if stock remains above $18 per share. So no adjustments are needed on this trade either just yet. Just keep the course, and you should be lined up for getting ready for some profit. Now, that's the end of the review from last week's trades. Today, November 17th, was expiration for all monthly option positions for the month of November. All new trades on the show this week will use the December 15th expiration for monthly options in December. Also, note that many of the companies will have the 50-cent strikes posted at the open on Monday, so you may find better pricing opportunities than what's presented on the show here today. So as always, we start off with our cover call, looking at Peloton Interactive, Inc., symbol P as in Papa, T as in Tango, O as in Oscar, N as in November. Now the stock ended the week at $5.52 per share. I'm looking at buying stock and selling the December 6th call at 27 cents, which could give us a return of 13.59% in 4 weeks. Now you enter this trade by buying stock for $5.52 per share and selling the December 6th call at 27 cents. This trade makes the most money if stock prices finish above $6 per share. The break-even price is $5.25 per share, and in real terms, the stock purchase will require $552, and you'll collect $27 for selling the option. Next up, we have a credit spread on Vale, South America, the ADR that trades here in the U.S., and that's V as in Victor, A as in Alpha, L as in Lima, E as in Echo. The stock ended the week at $15.14 per share. I'm looking at selling the December 15-14 put spread at 40 cents, which could give us a maximum possible loss of 60 cents per spread. Now you enter this trade by selling the December 15 put at 61 cents and concurrently buying the December 14 put for 21 cents. This is a credit spread because we are selling the spread, and this trade makes the most money if stock prices expire above $15 per share. The break-even price is $14.60, and in real terms, you'll receive $40 per spread that you sell and have $60 at risk. And our final trade for this upcoming week is going to be a debit spread on the Direction Daily Semiconductor 3X Bull ETF, symbol S as in Sierra, O as in Oscar, X as in X-ray, L as in Lima. The stock ended the week at $23.15 per share. I'm looking at buying the December 22-23 call spread for 62 cents, which could give us a maximum gain of 38 cents or that 61.29% return in 4 weeks. Now you enter this trade by buying the December 22 call for $2.49 and concurrently selling the December 23 call at $1.87. This is a debit spread because we're buying the spread, and this trade makes the most money if stock prices expire above $23 per share. The break-even price is $22.62 per share, and in real terms, you'll pay $62 to enter the spread, and your maximum gain is going to be $38 per spread. So thank you so much for watching or listening to the show. Thank you for sharing it with your friends, your family, anyone who trades options. Definitely want them to find my show, if only for the explanations and the trade ideas. I really enjoy doing this. Thank you to everyone who's emailed me. A couple of you I owe phone calls to. You'll get those calls this week. So hope you have a fantastic weekend. And as always, happy trading. Thank you for listening to the Weekly Option Podcast. Please subscribe to our show and visit us at www.theweeklyoption.com. Disclaimer, there is a very high degree of risk involved in trading. The indicators and strategies described in this podcast are for educational purposes only and should not be construed as investment advice. For our full disclaimer, visit our website at www.theweeklyoption.com.